Hi guys, Harry here from the Art Gear Guide. Thanks very much for joining me today. Yesterday I done a video of the brand new Artex brush markers. I think their formal name is Oro Sketch Marker. Really beautiful markers. I'll have a link in the description box below for that particular review if you're interested. But I made a mistake in that review. I said something that was wrong, and it was just because it was late at night and I kind of like mixed up my wording. Anyway, I want to make sure that I rectify that mistake, because mistakes like that can cost people money, and that's the last thing in the world I would want to happen. So I wanted to make this video to rectify that mistake. So first of all, Artex came out with the fine nib or bullet nib markers, whatever you want to call them, and chisel nib. They were called the ALP markers, ALP markers. And they first of all came out with an 80 set, and then they came out with a skin tone set together. So they had the skin tone, 36 set of skin tones, and then they had this 80 set. Then after that, they not long after that, they came out with like some color coded sets. I think maybe they might have come out with a grey set just before they came out with the color sets. I'm not 100% sure of the timeline, but nevertheless, all in all, they then came out with this 90 set, which you can see here. And the other sets that they came out with were, just let me move that to the side. They came out with this 40 set of like yellows and browns. They came out with this 24 set of blues. This is a 32 set of greys that they came out with. Really nice greys in here. You've got warm greys, cool greys, blue greys, and green greys. Really nice selection of greys in this set, all in all. Next up is the 24 set of greens. Again, really nice set. Beautiful greens in there. 24 set of reds, and this is kind of like red, reds and pinks and peaches. And then finally the 24 set of purples, and again it's kind of like purples and pinks. I've got a few out here because I was using them in the other video, in the other artwork that I was doing. Okay, so all in all, in total, that was the sets that they brought out. But the mistake I made on the video yesterday was I had said that the 80 and 90 sets had duplicates, but what I meant was that with the 80 set and the 90 set, the color coded sets are duplicate to both these sets. If you purchase the 90 set and the 80 set and then the 36 set of skin tones, in all three of those boxes you don't get any duplicates. They're all individual markers. I'll show you the swatches that I have of those now. So anyway, this is the 90 set, and you can see up at the top here it's got a lot of cool greys, and it's got some warm greys and a couple of blue and green greys. And then in the 80 set, it kind of like catches up. So you've got some warm greys that aren't in the 90 set. You've got some cool greys, well, one cool grey that's not in the 90 set. Then you've got your blue and green greys. So the 80 set and the 90 set complement each other. They're separate in that respect, and that's what I meant when I said the 80 and the 90 set have got duplicates. I meant that they were duplicate to these individual color coded sets. So let me just show you the other swatches. So you can see there's the reds and the pins. Sorry, the reds and the pinks. I will have images of these over on the written review of this over on the Art Gear Guide, so you can go across and you can cross-reference the swatches that I'm showing you here. I think the reason why, so let me just finish the swatches here. So that was the red and pinks. On this one here, I've got the yellows, yellows and kind of like tans, really beautiful colors in that yellow set. The blue, and then the green set, and then finally the skin tone, the 36 skin tones and the 32 grey set. Both really beautiful sets as well. Really nice greys in these sets. So overall, a really beautiful group of colours that they have in total. Now, the reason I don't have the 80 set is because I knew that when Artex sent me these, I knew that with the 90 set and the 80 set, and then all these other colour sets, that I had the colour sets were basically duplicates. And so there is a ladies' refuge centre close by to us. I don't know where it is. My wife knows where it is. She told me about it about 4 years ago. And every now and again, when I get art supplies, the ones that I don't keep or the ones that I don't give back to you guys in giveaways, I give them to my wife. We go out and we get some adult colouring books and some kids colouring books and take them round there. Now, I knew that there was a young girl round there doing her GCSEs, so she was there with her mum, and so I sent the 80 set of Artex markers round with my wife to take them in there, just so that this girl had some art supplies to help her with her GCSEs. But overall, I think what Artex have done here is, with the color-coded sets, obviously, if you are more inclined to be doing fan art or something like that, you might want to just get the blue and maybe the blue and red sets and maybe the greys. But if you were to get the 90 set, the 80 set, and then the skin tone set, that is the entirety of the range. Now, as of yet, they haven't come out with all these other sets. They haven't come with regards to the brush tones, the brush tip sets. They only have the 80 and the 36 skin tones with the brush tips. Hopefully, I'm fingers crossed that they will come out with this 90 set, and then that'll be the set complete. And then obviously, hopefully, then they'll come out with these color-coded sets. I actually think the color-coded sets are a really good idea. They allow people to select the colors, select a smaller set based on something that they might be more inclined to use. I know with fan art, a lot of the fan art, I tend to find myself using the greys, the reds, and the blues a lot. So if I was just doing fan art, I could just get those 3 sets and that would be me. But there you have it. I just wanted to rectify that mistake, guys, because if it was picked up that there was duplicates in the 90 and the 80 set, I apologise for that. And what that would do is people would probably then go out and buy the colour-coded sets along with either the 80 set and 90 set and end up with duplicates. And I don't want that to happen. The whole purpose of doing these reviews is to make sure people are spending their hard-earned money on a product that they really want. And that's my aim with these reviews, just to show you what the product's like, how it performs, and that's it. I very rarely give my own personal opinion on them because my opinion on a product isn't really relevant. What is relevant is how the product performs, and whether it's made nice and stuff like that. If it's got any flaws in it, they are the things that are important for you guys to be looking at, and then say, yes, that set looks like it would fall into place with the type of art that I do, or the type of the genre of art that I enjoy creating. For instance, somebody that's into botanical art might just go with the greens and the pinks, and maybe even the yellows, those 3 sets, and then leave out the 80, 90 and skin tone sets. I think it's really nice that Artex have given the options. They've put choice out there, and I think that's a great thing. A few companies have done this. I've spoke about other companies that have done a similar type thing with their products, and I just think to have that choice is really nice, and to be able to purchase these sets in smaller bite size and build them up is also a good thing. Or if you have the money to then just go out and buy the 80, the 90 and the 36 set, and you've got the whole lot together. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I deeply apologize for the mistake that I made, but hopefully this has rectified that mistake, and I've got an amazing array of pencils to show you. I've purchased some pencils from China and India and stuff like that. I want to make sure that I am doing, that I'm covering products from all over the world. Whenever I look at my Google Analytics, and I don't look at it that often, but when I look at it, I'm looking to see what countries are watching the channel, and I'm blown away by the amount of people that are watching the channel from all over the world. And I want to be able to cater to everybody. I don't want to be just doing art supplies that are available to us here in the UK, or to us in the UK and the US, and leave it at that. I want to make sure that I'm reviewing art products that other people in other countries can look at the review and it can help them as well. So, but at the same time, a lot of these products that I've bought from China and India and stuff like that, there are ways that you can purchase them yourself, and a lot of them were free shipping, but I'll talk about that in the review. Anyway guys, that's it. Thank you so much. Again, I deeply apologize for the mistake I made, and I hope this has rectified it. If you have any questions about any of these sets or the brush nib set that I've just put up for review, please just leave some questions in the comment section down below. Or if you'd prefer to ask me questions privately, that's absolutely fine as well. Just email me at theartgearguide@gmail.com. But I'll have a link for that email address again down below if you'd rather do that. I know some people would rather just ask questions privately rather than put it up on a public forum. So that's it guys. I look forward to seeing you all again in the next review. I hope you're all keeping safe and well, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.